She left the company, and as she walked out with her box of stuff, she looked back, locked eyes with me, and said,
"Too bad you never figured it out."
I just stood there, frozen like an idiot. And I know it sounds dramatic, but that moment shattered something in me. Let me know in the comments if you've ever dealt with something like this. I'd love to hear your story. So let me take you back. I'm not what you'd call the office heart thep. I wear the same 3 button-ups on rotation. I bring leftover chili in a stained Tupperware, and I'm usually the last person to notice anything romantic going on, if ever. But Valentina was different. She was effortless. You know that person in the office who somehow always looks like they're walking away from a perfume commercial? That was her. Long black hair, silk blouses that always looked too nice for our budget-tiered cubicles, and heels that made a sound you felt before you saw her. She had this magnetic presence that made men lose words and women instantly hate her or want to be her. Or both. And she knew it. She knew the effect she had. She worked in business development, across the floor from me, in finance. So technically, we didn't really need to interact. And yet, she started coming over. At first, it was casual. Ours is acting up. Then the next week, and that was my thing, Excel. So of course I helped her. But looking back, I realize now she didn't need help. She was asking questions like, how do you sum this column? Which is literally Excel kindergarten. I thought she was just one of those beautiful people who fumbled through tech, you know. I didn't think she was flirting. I just thought, wow, it's cool that someone like her is even talking to me. One day, she brought over a cup of coffee. Here, you looked like you needed it. I said, oh thanks, but I already had one. She smiled, then consider it dessert, and winked. I thought she was being friendly. Like, I wrote it off as extrovert energy. That's how blind I was. It kept escalating, but so gradually I never noticed the pattern. She'd touch my arm when she laughed. She'd text me random memes during meetings. She once bit her lip while saying, "You're seriously underrated." And I still thought, she's probably just like this with everyone. The moment I should have realized came during the Christmas party. It was one of those awkward, underwhelming ones in the conference room. Bad catering, someone's Spotify playlist, accidentally playing ads mid-dance. You know the type. I was sipping cider, awkwardly scrolling through my phone to avoid conversation, when she walked up to me in a red dress that made the room go silent. She leaned in and said, if you're bored, we could always sneak out. There's a bar across the street. I laughed. I literally said, good one, and went back to my phone. She looked at me for a second, not angry, just disappointed, then walked away. If you're enjoying this story so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more office drama every day. A few weeks later, I came in to find a cupcake on my desk. No note. Chocolate, with little red sprinkles. Valentina walked by and said, oh, looks like someone's got a secret admirer, and gave me a sly smile. I nodded and said, maybe it's from the cleaning crew, like a total moron. I ate it, alone, like a sad divorced dad on his birthday. But here's the twist. The week before she left the company, she stopped coming by. No more fake Excel questions, no more coffee, no memes, nothing. I thought maybe she had a new crush, or maybe she was mad at me, and I just didn't know why. Turns out, she was finalizing her offer at a rival firm. On her last day, HR did the usual team email farewell thing. I figured I'd go say a quick goodbye at her desk, just to be polite. She wasn't there. I saw her by the elevators, holding a box of her stuff. Our eyes met. I started to raise my hand to wave.
She spoke first. Too bad you never figured it out. And that was it.
The elevator doors closed, and the second they did, I saw it. I saw everything. The coffee, the memes, the cupcake, the Christmas party, the Excel questions, all of it. Every clue hit me like a truck. And the truth is, she wasn't like that with everyone. I asked around. She didn't flirt with the other guys. She didn't send them memes. It was just me. I spent the rest of that day in a fog. I couldn't focus. I kept replaying moments, like I was watching security footage, in my own head. I remembered a time. She said, "You know, you're actually kind of cute when you're focused." And I shrugged. I remembered her telling me, "If I ever leave, I'm taking you with me." And I laughed. I remembered her asking, "Why don't you have a girlfriend?" And I joked that I didn't have time. I never gave her an answer. I never gave her a sign. I gave her nothing. I don't know where she is now. Maybe she's killing it at her new job. Maybe she's forgotten all about me. But I still think about her. Not in a creepy, I missed my shot way. Okay, maybe a little. But mostly because she was the first person in years who saw me. And I was too stuck in my own head to see her back. You can hear more stories like this on the Office Drama Daily YouTube channel.